Hey y'all, welcome back to Mosey and Meander. Today I'm going to bring you the Luggable Loo. All the things we don't like talking about, right? But you know what? We're all human. So here we are, same boat. Luggable Loo's handy from a perspective of, one, I keep all my toiletries in there, all my toilet paper, wipes, even the bags, which I will get into. So it's kind of handy from that perspective. The seat literally pops off in here. Also made by Reliance is the double Doodie. Cute, huh? Really good stuff, really good product. Let me speak to you about this first. Pulling these out. Basically a giant freezer bag that's real heavy. And then inside is another Mylar bag. And inside of that, hopefully we can pick this up. There's a white powder in there. Looks kind of like salt. It's not, but it looks like salt. But it's absorbent as well as helps cut down on odors. I've not really had any issue with odor. It pretty well minimized it. I can't say foolproofed it. Let's sit this in here. Pull this around. Literally just like any other bucket lid. Here it snaps. How does this work? Well, it works pretty much like any other toilet. It's just a 5-gallon bucket, a little lower. Let's see here.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right. If I haven't already sold out my dignity for this affiliate link, I think this pretty much counts as doing so. But as you can see, most toilets are 16 inches. This is probably 15. I didn't measure it, but I set a little lower. It is a small bucket for someone my size. My wife works fine. But let's face it, it's a 5-gallon bucket, and I don't have a 5-gallon bucket ass. However, it works, and I love having the convenience of it. Yes, if I have a toilet handy, I'm going to use it, but a lot of times I get into places even where you're kind of glamping, where the toilet is clear across campgrounds or what have you, or I have boat-in sites that I go to that don't have it. The things are out in the water, and so it's handy to have, especially if sometimes with camp food, trail food, those sort of things, sometimes they hit you in a way that you just don't have time to be playing around. At nighttime, if it's cold out, you don't really want to leave the tent, you can have that. If you don't want to worry about stepping out in the dark and have to look for snakes and scorpions and those sort of things, watching your footing. Again, if it's clear across, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't want to do that, but you have camping neighbors. I know, like for my wife, she doesn't like to have to sit out on nasty public toilets that people have peed on and pooped on and done all sorts of things on. Even though it's not her first choice of toilets, when camping, it is. Because it's hers, she knows it's clean, she knows I'm not peeing on the seat, and she doesn't have to leave the tent if she needs to go to the restroom, especially middle of the night. Daytime, yeah. Now, as far as cleanup, again, not a big deal because everything is inside, right? So all this out here is clean. Pull the lid off, pull this up. You can do a few things. You can either spin it like a loaf of bread and tie it off. You can simply hold that and start rolling it, stick it down in. You can do a zip lock or a zip tie. You can do anything you want with this. I tend to spin it and tie it, but again, if you want to do quick, just fold because all the nastiness is on the inside. And then again, like a freezer bag, has a double zip it, throw it away. I like to tie mine just as an extra, that first one, I like to tie it just as a little extra barrier against stuff coming out. But that's it. Luggable Loo, we all got to go. Might as well get over it. Make it as convenient as possible, especially if it's going to help us get outdoors. Happy pooping. Hey, if you like my style of doing reviews, information I bring, please like, subscribe, share, comment below. If there's anything you have questions on, I'm happy to try to help. If you have some other input you'd like to put in there, good, bad, or ugly, as long as it's respectful. We are a community. We all learn from each other. We all share ideas and things for us to make better decisions. So any contribution in that manner is appreciated. If you want to support me in continuing to make these videos, please take a look down in the description below for any of the affiliate links. Just helps me continue to keep taking the time to make these things. Appreciate you. Get outdoors. Enjoy each other.